Herd, we are Sisterhood of the Travel and Bantha. We are your hosts, Crystal
and Denise, and we are coming with special support from Council Member Mark Collier.
We are broadcasting from a galaxy far, far away. Hey, Herd.
What is up, Herd?
How's it going?
Oh my goodness, I am finally recovered from all our convention shenanigans from the last...
So much.
We had OKC PopCon. That was a blast.
And then immediately Soonercon, which was amazing.
Yes, Soonercon was fun. And they're both in Oklahoma City. So like an hour and a half to 2 hour drive away from home. I had the fun joy of driving back and forth.
I stayed. Yep, I stayed. I didn't even come home till like Monday night.
But yeah, okay, Soonercon. Soonercon was like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
and that's actually what we're here to talk about. That's all we're here to talk about because it was so much fun. I think this was my best Soonercon so far.
Okay. I don't know. I was back and forth and I was really tired from doing OKC PopCon the weekend before. So I didn't get to spend as much time down there as I normally do, but it was still a lot of fun. I always love seeing all the like OKC like Star Wars people, and Soonercon is the best place to see all the Star Wars people.
It's like a homecoming for all of us. Like so many people try to come in for it, try to come back, but have moved away.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was choking. I'm still choking.
Don't choke.
I'm just so choked up thinking about how much fun we had, with all our friends. Whoever designed this breathe hole, swallow hole right next to each other, like we get a redesign. I choke on my own spit or whatever I'm drinking like 3 times a day at least.
You should probably learn how to eat and drink properly.
That's something most people can just do.
I don't know. But so for our listeners who do not know what Soonercon is, it's like I would say it's probably like the biggest convention in Oklahoma. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Oklahoma's longest running convention.
I'm saying it's 31 years this year it was, I believe. And it's just, and it's not just like sci-fi. It is like gaming. It is learning. There's a lot of educational
stuff, pop culture stuff. There's a
anime.
dance. There's comedy troupes. There's a little bit of all kinds of stuff.
And there's I think one of my favorite things about Soonercon is that there's so many panels, like really good, informative panels, not just talking about Star Wars, but like how to be a Star Wars or how to make costumes or how to use your fandom to make it into a business, like actual things.
Teaching you skills. There's sometimes there's leatherworking classes, there's sewing classes, there's teaching you how to work with electronics and LEDs and like networking, how to start a podcast. Like there's panels.
So much.
Yes, there's just so much. It's so much fun.
And you don't get that at a lot of conventions because it's typically just like talking about like different fandoms or what they like about it, but to be able to learn the backside of things, like there's even how to make patterns or how to customize patterns to your body, like
how to take your own body and turn it into a pattern,
which is so cool. Like I was super bummed. The one panel like I was super excited to go to was the one the same time as ours.
Oh no.
It was I think something about making money off your fandom or something, like turning your fandom into a business, which would have been really good for the podcast. But we had our own fun, which we'll get to it in a little bit. But I wouldn't trade it for the world. I always love talking about the things we talked about in the panels, but yeah.
So Soonercon. I got there a little bit later than a lot of our friends did. I was not there to be able to set up Kamalu, but I got to work on it, and I had been seeing it in pieces and working on it when I could and seeing pictures of other pieces for months. And then finally getting to see it come together. You can see the picture there. Denise has moved out of the way so kindly.
Although my
We
chin was floating there.
getting to see that come together for the first time was kind of a magical experience, and I filmed it, and we will release it for you guys. We have some videos and some other media that'll be coming soon from Soonercon. There's just so much content that we took, and it's gonna take a little bit to roll it out. We went a little bananas, but we had so fun.
But it's okay to go
It was
bananas.
a magical thing. Like, our friend James Dock, who I would love to have on the show at some point, built this delightful creature menagerie. Just, actually, Denise, you might be able, if you scoot over to the Wookiee side, you can see the cages there, if you wanna point. Yep, that's where all the creatures were.
And then you got the plants. And then Dianoga. Oh, that was like my favorite thing.
She moved.
But yeah, so it was called
Kamalu.
Kamalu.
Yep, it's capital K-A-H apostrophe capital M-A-L-O-O. And it's Kamalu because we took the letters of Oklahoma and rearranged it to make a Star Wars name.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Oh, I love that. I got to give you a fun.
Oh, I really like that one. But I love that Soonercon gives the Star Wars clubs so much space every year to present this world within this con, this universe. Like you literally feel like you are just dropped right into Star Wars.
It was amazing. And like in previous years, we've had lots of booths set up and tables, and we've done the best that we could, but we've never had something like this.
No, this is the first time.
Much fun.
It's a full scale set.
Yeah, floor to ceiling. Like those banners up there, you're walking underneath them. That Wookiee, I think that's a life-size Wookiee. It's like 10 feet tall.
Oh yeah, I think I go right up to about there because I have a picture next to it for reference, and it's tall.
We'll post that, yeah. Oh man, it was just so cool. I think this was my best Soonercon so far.
And we had a lot of really fun activities we were doing with our little home away from home and
Kamalu.
You'll get it. I'm not gonna get it right. Like even next year, I'm still gonna be screwing it up.
Yeah, I think it was maybe Stephen Manning who came up with the Kyber crystal testing game.
Oh, see, I didn't get to participate in that.
It's neat. Did you ever get to see it work?
No.
So, there's this copper coil, and we were hiding it under the glove of somebody who was wearing a Jedi costume.
Okay.
And then, no, I think we put it in a box. Never mind. It was in a box.
I remember seeing a box on the table.
There was a box in the day. We talked about the glove, but it went in a box. And so the kids would pick up these Kyber crystals, and some of them would have little diodes in them. And the ones that had diodes, they could place them on top of the box, which had the coil inside of it, and they would light up if they had the power of the Force inside of them. And if they didn't, they'd be the ones that didn't have diodes poured inside of them, and so they wouldn't do anything. So that was one of the games.
I know I got to help out while I was in my costume for like my time spent. I got to help out with the like scavenger hunt with the black lights.
Oh yeah.
Which was like super
really
cool.
Fun, right?
I think Owen went with me one day with one of his little buddies, and I think they started to do it, but they're at that like 11-year-old age where they're kind of like too cool. But it was really funny because I think some of the people that got most into it while I was out there were the adults, because the adults were determined to find every single symbol. And I thought it was funny, like, because we were literally building the set right up until the day of. and I don't think all the symbols made it on there. So watching them
Oh no, there were some that were just
trying to
like up.
find them, I was just sitting there like just looking in spots where I know they aren't. And I'm like, yeah, right there. Oh, there's Eric.
We have. I thought it might be fun to bring on a little surprise guest star talking about
Yes.
Soonercon.
Hi, Eric.
Because he got a unique perspective that a lot of us didn't get of the con.
And what kind of perspective was that?
Asleep.
Oh, I would say there's so many
Asleep all
pictures.
over the convention.
There's so many pictures of him sleeping. Did you come home very rested? Oh, he can't hear me. He doesn't have
can't hear you.
headphones
Hang
on.
on, let me get him set up. He kind of snuck in here when Nova was not me. You hear?
Nova's very upset.
You gotta scoot into where you can be seen on the screen.
You kind of got to get close.
So,
not to your face.
What are you doing?
yeah, the
Close
things
to
over
Chris.
here.
Close to Rex.
In here.
The things over here. I don't know if I have to like.
You don't. You don't.
It picks up.
Okay. I don't know. I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
leave all this in.
I don't know
You're
the
ridiculous.
science of how this works.
I look like I'm photobombing myself.
You are.
You do look like you're photobombing yourself.
So we were just talking about Kamalu and like getting it all together and the games that we had and what it was like to kind of hang out in the set that we built. What do you think?
I think it was a big effort, and I think it turned out really great.
Yeah.
And props to everybody that worked on it.
Right. I know a lot of people put so much time into it. Like, I commend them. Like,
there were so many hands on this project. Like, and there's no way it could have gotten done with less. Like,
oh yeah.
There were people making the flags. There were people painting. There were people constructing. There were people getting droids. There were people building creature menageries. Like,
yeah, there was a lot of people working on their little small projects, and then everything came together as the big finished results, and it turned out really good.
Yeah, it was great.
And it's really cool because it literally was built in two parts of the state. Like, half of it was built in Tulsa and half of it was built in Oklahoma City. But like the plans were so
again for just a minute. They can see like it came together, and we don't have. I mean, that's the combined effort of two cities, and it just looks like it belongs together.
Well, they built it all from the same plans, same board, same width, same paint colors. Yeah. But as far as like matching everything else, that was just make it look like Star Wars.
Yeah, it was just kind of do your thing and make it work, and everybody did, and it was rad.
Warsy.
Yeah, make it crazy. Right. I got to work on. I got to do some painting. I got to work on one of the awnings. Not the red one.
No, it's
that one way back there.
That one.
I got to work on that one. It was huge. The fabric was bigger than I am. I had to get some help just to make it work. Yeah. What else did I get to do? I got to pour some Kybers for the Kyber game that we were talking about.
You did some painting.
Yep.
And we did the
the door, the Anzellan door.
Yeah, the Anzellan door.
Oh, I
combined
never
with
took
that Anzellan door.
Picture of it. And I'm so sad that I didn't get a picture of it, but I love the Anzellan door.
Did you see it though?
I did, and I didn't realize there was two until I got there from each city, which was really, really cool. Yep.
So I got the files from Patrick. I can say those names.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I got the files from Patrick, and he did the one for Oklahoma City, and he had it all split up already, so he had half the work done.
Yeah.
And then I've got 3D printers, and mine are a little smaller than his are, so I just had to slice a few parts up. And I want to say it was pretty solid, like 3 days worth of printing.
It was a lot.
Two machines.
That's a lot of printing.
Like nonstop.
Yeah.
I want to get the plans to make the Dianoga because I want one of those for myself.
Oh,
she's so cute.
That's
I want one of them. I want one of them to go in our little selfie station that we're building.
I want it because she can be Danny the Dianoga.
I love it. Yeah. I love it.
She can go on adventures and meet Bonnie.
That's great. I like it. This is a great idea.
Are they going to try to eat each other? Or will
No, they're going to be friends.
No,
Friends?
they will be friends. Nobody's going to eat Bonnie.
Bonnie is ferocious.
Yes.
She's cuddly.
Yes. All more to make a bad snack. Yes, we can't eat anything that's cuddly.
No bantha jerky?
He's like, I don't.
It might be good.
Maybe
it might be good. Some people have had bantha jerky.
I would say they used
they
the
rely on the
banthas
banthas for a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
They definitely could not make it. I don't think without them.
No, they were so codependent on each other for survival.
That's what we could do next year for Kamalu is build a giant bantha.
No. What we're gonna do? We need to get a horse rocker and turn it into a baby bantha.
Yep, that'd be adorable.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
But also the giant bantha, that's ours too.
Yes,
we're gonna build a giant bantha.
The little one can easily
giant
go to Star Wars.
Bantha. That'd be cute as shit. Yep.
But and the little kids can ride on her.
That'd be adorable.
Like a bantha.
Like a bantha. Yeah.
They can be like Boba Fett. I was trying
Saturday. Oh, it's really freaking fun because those of you who listened to our OKC PopCon quilt episode, you might have noticed we got to meet Kendra Waldau, who was an Ewok from Return of the Jedi. Yeah, she took She took Han's blaster in Return of the Jedi, and we got to meet her, and she was just the nicest, funniest lady. And so she came out and hung out with us at Soonercon.
Oh my gosh, she was
last minute invited her, and she was like, "Yeah."
I loved it because she even was in the Star Wars parade with us.
Yeah,
she led the rebels.
Yeah, she led the rebels. James made her a flag, and she carried it through the parade and had a great time. I'm super glad that she came out with us. I think that
same.
She wants to do more with us. I think she does. She and her husband are just so rad. So, Kendra, Jerome, hi. We're so happy to know you.
Oh, we love you guys. You guys are the best.
Well, and they're local, so hopefully,
they
can come out to a few things here.
Yeah, that would be nice. So, yeah, that'd be
cool.
really cool.
There's Oklahoma has some cool people.
Yeah, and we are just slowly collecting them all.
So banthas, talking about the food, their meat were used for jerky, steak, burgers, and their dung was used as fuel.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
And then the bantha blood fizz was a sparkling drink made from purified bantha blood.
Yummy. There's a real drink called a beef fizz.
Yeah, I have seen those. They were apparently
it's an old-timey drink.
Yep. Apparently they were a restorative. They were it's like the equivalent of giving somebody chicken broth or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Except it was fizzy.
Yeah, it was beef broth and
something carbonated.
Carbonated water, I guess, or something. Yeah, it sounds gross. It sounds gross. I'll pass.
It sounds awful, but I'm sure it probably keeps you awake.
Ha! Not much. Cool. Speaking of this thing that we said that we were going to talk more about later, we'll talk more about it now. On Sunday morning, to start off, we did a panel at 10 a.m. Ladies of the Legion, and we were talking about how to
costuming as a female in the Star Wars community.
And it was my second panel ever, might I add. Second one ever. He falls asleep before we even start. We will put a picture up. I'll find it. I'll put it right here.
So
Matt, a little video with the little lights blinking. Yeah.
Matt was there and he said he kept getting distracted by your blinking lights on the TV as we're doing our presentation. And he's like, every time I look at the presentation, you see this blinking light everywhere.
There's just a corpse in the background.
We sit down, and I am directly across from Matt, and Matt's all the way at the back by the door, directly across from me, and he just looks at me and he goes, leans over at Eric, and he's just like,
I had.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? We woke up 3 hours ago.
Oh, it wasn't even 3 hours ago. It was so. In my defense, I was mostly awake Saturday, and Saturday was a very long day, and we got back, and it was late, and then it was great. It was a big long day. Sunday, I was pretty worn out, and it showed.
He slept all over the hotel. He slept in the lobby. He slept in our panel. Yeah. He slept in the room a couple times.
Pretty much.
Slept. Oh, Kevin, however, fell asleep in the hallway outside and got the medics called. So Eric didn't go that far.
Right. No medics.
Kevin is that guy right here. It took this delightful picture that we'll explain in a minute. Oh, you know what else happened on Saturday night that this guy did right here? We'll put some of that right here too. He walked Timmy and Ash back up to the room, and he put on his inflatable dragon
T-Rex
costume on carpet.
Yes, the Carpetsaurus Rex. He puts it on, and he tries to go back into the hallway, and as he's going out, he gets his head of the dinosaur locked inside the room. And the key to the room is locked inside the room. And he and Cammy and Ash are all outside the room. And he cannot escape because the top of the zipper is locked inside the room.
He's stuck in his dinosaur against the wall, like, hey guys, go get a key from somebody.
It's the best thing ever. I'm down. All of us. We're like all of us. Like big group of friends. There's probably 12 of us. All down watching the Nerdlesque show. Like Nerds After Dark doing burlesque show. It was amazing. And we are all very intoxicated. And I get a phone call from Cammy. And like, Cammy doesn't ever call me, right? Everybody texts me. She calls me. So of course I answer. And she's like, laughing her ass off. She's like, first of all, I need you to know that we are all physically okay. I need a room key as quickly as you can get one, and it's not for any reason that you would think of.
Okay. All she had to say was Kevin.
Right, just Kevin.
That literally explains anything and everything. Something learned Kevin. Oh, okay. Enough said.
But I'm like, I don't think I can physically get up to the room. Like, I don't think I can. So I give my key to our friend Cheese, who's sitting right next to me. And he's like, I'll be back. And he runs it up there. He's much more sober, but I didn't have time to tell him, like, everybody's okay. So he's just racing up there, right? And he comes back pretty quickly, falling all over himself, laughing his ass off. And he's like, I'm not allowed to tell you, but Cammy has a video.
Oh my God.
I saw the video of Kevin just like
stuck in the door. And he's like,
his little T-Rex arms are just flopping around. And he's like, he can't move his head. So he's just back like this the whole time.
When I got to Soonercon, because I drove back and forth on Sunday morning, and like, I'm trying to rush in. I got my Chromebook to make sure I can give you like the cliff notes of our panel. Kevin's like, Denise, it's good to see you. Did you hear? Like, he was just like, Denise, I was like, Kevin, oh my God, Kevin, stop. He's like, I got my head stuck in the thing. And he was like, here's a video, like shoving it in my face. And I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta find Crystal. Like, I gotta get to the room. Like, give me 5 minutes. It's like, just, you can show me after. Like, I don't.
He was so proud.
He really was.
See that face? That is the face of a man who is proud.
Go. What's your favorite band? Is it the Doors?
Video now.
Oh no!
Oh no!
We're too bad. I have the room key.
Oh no! Do you not?
Well, where would it be?
In your pocket.
Which pocket? Hold on. I have one before. This is not the window, right?
No.
Oh, babe, I think.
Oh no, I think he's stuck. Do we need to call reinforcements?
Do you have a card on you? Stupid.
It's from my dad's room.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Okay, good. I'll take all your credit card information while I'm here.
So then after that, we had our prisoner run and we did the prisoner.
Oh my god.
From Andor.
The
So
prisoner
that was a
run.
lot of fun.
Oh my god.
All I could hear is
So
Eric's.
I thought it would be a great idea to really lean into the whole water theme. I'm like, hey, you know, it'd be funny. I'll get some inflatables. That's what these are. I bought a 3-pack, a duck, a penguin, and a flamingo. I also bought goggles and flippers as a set. So I didn't realize we were gonna actually like run.
What did you think you were gonna do?
I don't know. It wasn't well
Just
thought out.
casually walk around?
Yes.
It's called
Kind of.
Prisoner Run. Like,
Well, or maybe it was going to be a short run, or we're going to be in the parade.
it was a long.
It was
longer.
It was a long run, and I've never owned flippers before. And to run in the flippers, you have to kind of flip. I'm like high stepping the whole time, and I make it for about 3/4 of the distance, and I'm done. I am just done.
So
Walking.
before you guys started the run, I think I was there filming. Vivian was filming. Kevin was filming, and we're all standing there, and we see you with your flippers on. And we're like, and James Fox was there too, and we're like, all right, so we're going to take bets on whether or not Eric is going to fall or if he's going to trip somebody. That's what everybody was waiting for, one or the other.
I did trip over them, like, so the ends of the flippers are real soft and they kind of fold up under themselves. So I would run, stumble, run, stumble. And so the more I run, the more I stumble. And it's like, I'm going to face plant eventually. And luckily, I never did. But so everyone else is shouting, you know, one way out, one way out. I don't have enough air to do any shouting because I'm just, oh my God. And I'm like yelling at people as I'm walking by. Running in flippers is such a bad idea. And I'm just trying to keep my breath in me at that point. And like I said, I made it through about 3/4 of it, and I had to stop and walk the rest of it. I ran most of it though, but then at the end, I'm just shooing people around. Like, guys, go around. Flippers are a bad idea. Keep going. And then at the end, when we get captured, they're like, "Oh, it's Eric's fault. He slowed everybody down. The Empire caught up with us and caught everybody because of the flippers. I mean, come on." And I'm like, it was a good idea. We're gonna go swimming. I need flippers.
It was great. It added to the whole thing.
It was so funny.
Well, you guys were like running and chanting like one way out. I'm like, my whole plan was I'm going to get a video from the front this whole way because I thought you guys were going to walk through, and then all of a sudden you guys start running. I was like, so like I'm walking. Like, you can see me throughout the con. Like, I'm going in and out of booths and running to get in front. So you guys would run past me, and I'm running again. All right, let's go past me again. I think at one point I slid through like a panel like in the back and cut through the corner. It was so funny.
They ran with Bonnie over my fucking head the whole time. My shoulders hurt so bad. She weighs nothing until you have to run the entire parade route
running with your arms up.
Holy wow.
One way out! One way out! One way out! Give me my glasses on! One way out! 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 One way out!
have done it with you.
But James was down. And Kevin was down.
Kevin, he wasn't even in a
wasn't
costume.
even in a costume.
That's just Kevin, though.
Eric was asleep.
I was exhausted
There's a
from
picture of that there
the
too.
flip ring. But yeah, no, there was a chair.
But yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
You can see if you go that way just a tiny bit. There's the results. Denise has a video. We went way out. We dove into the pool.
It was great.
Flipped off the Empire. It was wonderful. You can go back.
Hey, I'm allowed.
One way out! One way out! We made it out! We made it out! We made it out! We made it out!
Take that, Empire! Suck it!
Suck it, Empire!
Yeah,
so it was fantastic. And that's just the Star Wars stuff. I mean, I did stuff with Ghostbusters the other half of the time, and we got it was the first time that we got to wrangle a big Ghostbuster group picture at Soonercon.
That's awesome.
That was
I don't think.
And then the one picture of me
asleep in the chair.
So I.
If you
Are you sure it was Photoshop? Are you
well,
sure it was?
If you go look at the.
I know it was Photoshopped.
Yeah, but Eric is actually asleep in the chair, but then they just pulled him out and stuck him in the group photo.
I was exhausted on Sunday.
It was wonderful.
It was bad. Like every chair opportunity I had, I was out.
Yeah.
And there was quite a few chair opportunities, and I took several little micro naps.
Yep. It was good.
But yeah, no, like all in all, it was like a super fun Soonercon. We did get to see several Patreon supporters.
Yeah, that was super exciting. We got to see Mara Jade. We didn't grab a picture with.
We were in the middle of the prison run.
Yes.
We were like, "Hi!"
Oh my god! Hi! I have to go. I'm sorry.
And then Kevin and James.
Yep, both in the pool with us. These are good friends, y'all.
Oh.
Dove in the pool with us. Who else? I don't think we got to see Michael Beavers there.
No, but we
OKC Pop though.
Yeah, we saw him at OKC Pop, which was super awesome to see.
Rooney.
Oh, Dina.
We will see you someday again.
Yes, Rooney, we miss you.
Dina, who we get to hang out with all weekend, of course.
It's always fun hanging out with Dina.
And she's gonna be on an episode next week, so stay tuned because that's always super fun.
That one's fun. I'm so excited for that episode. Like, but yeah, Soonercon, we had a blast. Can't wait till next year.
Yeah.
Can't wait to have Kamala La Land again.
Kamaloo.
There we go, Kamaloo.
Yeah, Kamaloo.
Kamalala Land.
I
really
Land
like
too,
that
though.
Kamalala Land.
I can't wait to do the prisoner run. I actually want to partake in it next
Yay!
year.
Yeah, get a costume.
Next time, I'm gonna carry the flippers and kind of wave them around, like, "Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go."
That's a good idea.
I'm never wearing them in another run ever again.
That's a good idea for all of you out there. If you
Carry
want a major
flippers.
cardio workout,
Carry flippers. Carry them. Don't
if
run
you want
them.
everyone to laugh at you.
Or you take a saw and you cut off like 80% of the flippers. And you're not doing this. But I'm just gonna carry them.
Hopefully we get to do Ladies of the Legion panel again, talk about women in costuming and how to be a part of the clubs. And then I don't know. I'm pumped for next year.
Me too. Yep. So what is our next thing coming up? I think it's
our Galaxy tour.
Is it?
Oh,
are we stopping off at maybe a super special planet next week?
Yes, we are kind of doing a celebration of friends and touring the galaxy for our 1-year anniversary, right?
Yeah, isn't that bananas? It's already like in a month or in a week or two. It's like our year, a whole year of doing this crazy show.
July 22nd or 21st? Yes.
I think it's 22nd. Yep.
Yes. July 22nd is our 1-year anniversary, and I'm like super excited.
Me too. And I'm stoked about this. We are, can we say the name of it?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are embarking on our summertime Twin Suns tour, and it's a whole galaxy of stopovers with friends of the podcast and people who have made an impact on us. And we are really, really excited.
And like it's going to be so fun because we're going to be talking about like a wide range of Star Wars topics, from family to community to original characters. Like it's
some technical work. We have some friends who were lucky enough to work on aspects of the parks and big props, and we have some things like that coming. Some other media favorites. It's just we're going to be covering such a huge array of topics, and
so much fun.
We're going to love it, I hope.
I can't wait.
I'm excited.
I can't wait. I am like super pumped. Like, and like we came up with this concept when we were driving down to OKC Pop one day. And we're like, because I was like, I'm so tired. I need a break mentally from writing episodes. Why don't we have a bunch of friends on?
Yeah, because we don't have to write them. We can just hang out with our friends. And we know some rad people, and we're excited to share our rad people with you.
Yes. And so it's going to be great. And from our galaxy to yours,
may the force be with you
always. Stop yawning. Thank you for listening to Sisterhood of the Traveling Bantha. We are written by Denise
and edited by Crystal. Our social media is managed by Bailey Hawkins. Original logo art created by Tyler Rigney.
Intro and outro music provided by Galactic Empire. You can follow us on all social medias at Traveling Bantha. We are also streaming on all major platforms, including Spotify, Apple, and Amazon.
You can leave us a tip and purchase stickers at buymeacoffee.com. Join our Patreon for as little as $3 a month and get access to special perks and gifts. We want to give a huge shout out to our Jedi Knight and higher supporters, Rooney, Michael Beavers, and Mark Collier. Thank you so much for your support. May the force be with you.
Always.